Hi everyone! I thought today I'd make a quick video to show you how you can play some tricks on your family members or your friends using numbers. So they're maths tricks disguised as magic tricks, but your friends will be amazed and your family will be amazed either way, and it will help you to get a little bit better at doing quick calculations in maths. So I'm going to show you a few today, and then if you like them, I'll show you a few more in another video. Okay, so this is the first magic trick. So you need to find an adult or a friend or a sibling and tell them to think of a number. If you want, you can say think of a number just under 10, if that helps you to work the calculations out a little bit easier. I'm going to show you both ways, so a number that's under 10 and a number that's over 10. So if I think of a number, I'm going to choose 9. If I then double it, I get 18. If I add on 6, I get 24. Now I need to half it. So half of 24 is 12. Now I need to take away the number that I first thought of, which was 9. So 12 take away 9 leaves me with 3. The answer should always be 3. So now if we try again but with a number over 10, so I'm just going to choose 15. So 15, double it, is 30. Add on 6 is 36. If I half 36, it would be 18. If I then take away 15, which was the number that I first thought of, my answer is still 3. So if your calculations have worked out right, their answer should be 3. It's important with this one that you say to them that the answer is 3 and not the number that they originally were thinking of, because then they might get a little bit muddled and think that you've tried to trick them. Okay, for the next magic maths trick, you need to get the person to think of a number. So for me, I'm going to think of the number 5. Now I'm going to multiply it by 3. So 5 times 3 gives me 15. Put 5 there. Now I need to add 45. So 15 add 45 equals 60. Now I need to double it. So 60 times 2 is 120. Now I need to divide my answer by 6. So 120 divided by 6. And the answer is 20. Obviously, if you need to work these out using any sort of method, you please feel free to do that. Now I need to take away the number that I first thought of. So that was 5. So 20, take away 5, and that equals 15. The answer will always be 15 if your calculations have been worked out correctly. So to show you again, to see if the answer is always going to be 15, I'm going to think of a number. I'm going to do 10. I'm going to times it by 3, and that gives me 30. I'm now going to add 45, so that gives me 75. Again, if you need to do any different calculations, I'm just doing this quickly in my head. Now I need to double it, so that's 150. Now I need to divide the answer by 6, so 150 divided by 6, which equals 25. And now I need to take away the number that I first thought of, which was 10. So 25 take away 10, my answer will be 15. So if you need to write it down to work them out, that's absolutely fine. People will still be amazed that you get the answer correct. So if it takes you a little bit longer, that's fine. Obviously, the more you do it, the better your calculation will be, and therefore you'll impress people even more with your mathematician skills. Okay, this final maths magical trick for today is to see if you can sneakily find out somebody's age who you're quite intrigued to find out the age of. So if you follow these simple instructions, you'll be able to work out somebody's age. So ask somebody to multiply the first number of their age by 5. So to do this, I'm going to have to let you know my age. So because I'm 32, I need to multiply the 3 in my age by 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. Add 3 is 18. Double that answer is 36. Now you need to ask the person to add the second age from their number. So obviously I'm 32, so I add 2 to 36, that gives me 38. At this point you say to them, what number do you have? And they'll say 38, if like me they're 32. You then need to take away 6 from that number, so 38 take away 6, you would be left with the answer of 32, which is my age. So then you could say to me, I now know, Mrs Georgiou, that you are 32. If the person is under 10, then the first digit needs to be a 0. So for example, if I do my son's age, he's 2, then I would have 0 and 2 as the starting age. And then you just follow the same steps. If the person is over 100, then it will be both of the first 2 digits. So if they're 103, you'd use 10. So 0 times 5 I can't do because anything multiplied by 0 would be 0. So I'm going to be left with just 0. Add 3 is 3. Double the answer would be 6. Ask the person to add the second number from their age. So for Jack that would be 2. So 6 add 2, that would be 8. He would then say to you, I have the number 8. When you asked him, take away 6 and you'd be left with the number 2. So if the person you're asking is over 100, so for example 103, you would get them to multiply the first numbers, so it'd be 10, by their age, by 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. Add the 3 is 53. Double that would be 106. So now they need to add the 3 to the 106, which would be 109. Ask them what number they have, they'll tell you 109, get them to subtract 6 and you would be left with 103. So do let us know if you have a go at being a math magician. You can send evidence to your teachers on your Padlets, or you can send some videos or pictures to Mrs Randall for Twitter. Be great to see them, and then I'll try and film you some more next time. So hopefully I'll see you for some more Maths Magic soon.